So couple of days back, Apple released official update of iOS 26.5 and I have already installed it in my iPhone 15 Pro. So what are the feature change? Is the settings change or not after this update? I'm going to guide you through each and everything. But before that, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's start the video. Now before talking about the change, let me show you what is the build number after 26.5 update. So if I go to general and about section, you can see the iOS version is 26.5 and if I tap on it, so the build number is 23F77. If I talk about modem firmware, for my phone it is 3.50.08. And what is the status of battery health? So before update it was 86% and after update you can see the maximum capacity is still at 86%. So there is no change in battery health. Now talking about the first major change after 26.5 update is if you go to notification center, if you tap on it and if you want to add new wallpaper, if you go down in Pride section, you get new wallpapers. And this is designed with colors of the Pride flag to celebrate LGBTQ plus communities. So if you want to check out these wallpapers, you can. These are the wallpapers. You can see it looks good. And at the end, you also get an option to choose whichever color you want. So if you like a particular screen or a particular wallpaper, you can just simply add it and you can set as wallpaper pair. So this is how it will look like. So yes, there are new wallpapers in Pride section. Next change is in keyboard. You get new keyboard now. So if you go to settings and if you go to general and if you go to keyboard, select keyboards and select add new keyboard. In I section, this particular keyboard was already there, but now you have Latin version of it. So if you want to use it, you have that option. There is also a slight change in reminder. So if you set a particular reminder and if you get the notification, if you tap and hold on it, you can see this time there is a basic change in text. So if I compare it with the previous one, you can see on the screen what is the difference over there. So the first option is mark as completed. It is same in this version and the previous version. Next option is remind me in 1 hour, but previously it was remind me in an hour. After that, you get next option which is remind me at so and so time, and the last option is remind me tomorrow. So yeah, these are some basic changes in text. There are two changes in Apple Maps as well. First is ads are coming to Apple Maps, and the second thing is if you search for any particular thing, when you get the results, on top of that, you will get a new option of suggested places. So if you want to check out that, you can do it. So if you are in European Union, there are three changes after iOS 26.5. First is proximity pairing. So now there is an option of one-tap pairing process. So if you are trying to connect third-party earbuds with your iPhone, you will get similar animation just like you get with AirPods. Next is notification forwarding. So the notification on your iPhone can be forwarded to third-party wearables, which was not possible earlier. And the last is live activities. Now live activities can be synced with third-party wearables as well. So these are three changes if you are in European Union. Now the next feature is called magic pairing. So if you have magic keyboard, magic mouse or magic trackpad, if you connect it with your iPhone through USB-C, then it will automatically connect with Bluetooth. So even if you remove the USB-C cable, still that device will be connected to your iPhone via Bluetooth. So that's a good thing. You don't have to go to settings and pair that device with your iPhone manually each and every time. You can do this simple process. Also with this new update, there are some security fixes. Apple says that iOS 26.5 includes fixes for more than 50 security issues. That is actually a good thing. So there are no major change in terms of features, but in terms of security fixes, this is a really good update. So these are some basic changes you will be able to see after the update of iOS 26.5. Now, if you ask me what's next, see, on 8th of June 2026, iOS 27 will be showcased for the first time, and around July, we will be able to see the first beta version of iOS 26. So I'm really excited for that, and that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.